Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Family Day event. It's such a joy to see all of you here enjoying this special day with your loved one. My name is NAJIHAH and I'm an HR officer in the Employee Relations Department. I'll be your host and guide for today's informative session about preventing a toxic workplace. Today, we have 4 distinguished speakers from our HR team who will share their expertise. Each speaker comes from a different department and will provide a unique perspective on this critical topic. Our journey begins with Yasmin from Compliance Department, who will define the different types of unethical behavior that can create a toxic workplace. Yasmin, over to you.
Thank you, Jiha. Good morning, everyone. My name is Yasmin, and I'm from the HR Compliance Department, which focus on ensuring that ethical standards are upheld across the organization. I will be talking about identify unethical behavior. To address toxicity in the workplace, we first need to identify the behaviors that lead to it. A toxic workplace often stems from unchecked unethical behaviors, creating an environment where trust and cooperation are severely damaged. Some of the most common forms of this behavior include harassment, which can take verbal, physical, or psychological forms, and it aims at humiliating or demeaning others. Discrimination is another issue, which often occurs when individuals are treated unfairly based on characteristics such as race, which can often be seen when employees from a certain racial background, for example, Malay employees in a Chinese-owned company, are treated unfairly when wanting to observe religious practice. Gender discrimination happens when men assume women are unable to handle physically demanding tasks, as they are seen as weaker. Age discrimination often occurs when younger employees face challenges working alongside older employees. Other personal characteristics such as lifestyle choice can also cause discrimination when wealthier employees refuse to exercise with those living a simple life. Bullying also a key role in creating toxicity in the workplace, involving continuous intimidation or humiliation that affect not only the target, but also the overall workplace culture. This creates a gloomy work environment and the quality of work suffers. Gossip and rumor spreading are also significant contributors to toxicity where unverified or harmful information is spread often without knowing the truth. This undermines trust amongst colleagues and creates a negative atmosphere. Finally, favoritism among employees lead to division when a boss unfairly favors certain employees over others. This causes other employees to feel undervalued, leading them to either want to quit or sabotage the company by supporting competitors. We need to understand that recognizing this behavior is the first step toward addressing workplace toxicity. We must address each of their behaviors as they not only affect trust between boss and employees, but also a teamwork in the company, which can impact investor willingness to continue their investment. We need to address this through communication between employees and management by ensuring the overall well-being of everyone involved. As we move forward, let's take a closer look at why these behaviors can ruin their work environment and the many problems that can arise in a company. I will now pass the stage back to Jiha, who will introduce our next speakers.
Thank you, Yasmin, for helping us understand these behaviors. Next, we will hear from Tay, who will shed light on how these behaviors impact the organizations, employees, and even the community. Tay, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Jiha, and good morning, everyone. My name is XIAN, and I'm from the Talent Development Department, where our primary goal is to foster employee growth and satisfaction. Today, I'm going to talk about the significant impact that toxic workplace behavior can have, not only on individuals, but also on the organization as a whole and even the broader community. Let's start with the organization. If left unchecked, toxic behaviors have a direct impact on productivity. Employees may become disengaged, their moral plummets, and teamwork deteriorates. This lack of cohesion affects project outcome and overall performance. Over time, turnover rates increase as talent individuals seek healthier work environments, resulting in additional recruitment and training costs. In addition, an organization's reputation can suffer. News of a toxic workplace spread quickly, making it harder to attract both customer and top talent. Next, let's consider the employees. Experiencing or witnessing toxic behavior can lead to increased stress level, mental and physical exhaustion, and ultimately burnout. Trust in leadership erodes when employees feel unsupported, further exacerbating dissatisfaction and disengagement. This creates a cycle of negativity that can be difficult to break without deliberate intervention. Finally, this effect extends beyond the workplace and into the community. A company known for a toxic culture risks being perceived as unethical or uncaring. This can lead to a loss of trust among customers, partners, and stakeholders. Such reputational damage can be long-lasting, affecting public perception and the company's standing in its industry. The ripple effect of toxic workplace behavior are clear. They touch every level, from the individual employees to the organization and the community at large. These consequences underscore the importance of taking proactive steps to prevent toxicity and foster a positive and inclusive work environment. Thank you for your attention, and I will now turn it back over to Jiha to guide us through the next segment of today's section.
Thank you, Tay, for highlighting the far-reaching consequence of toxic workplace behaviors. Now, let's make this even more tangible with real-life examples. SHALMI from the recruitment department will share scenarios that illustrate the seriousness of these issues. SHALMI, over to you.
Thank you, NAJIHAH. Good morning, everyone. My name is SHALMI and I work in the operational department. My role involves ensuring that our day-to-day activities run smoothly, enabling the organization to meet its goal effectively. Today, I want to share some real-life examples that highlight the importance of fostering a positive and inclusive workplace. First, imagine a skilled employee who plays a critical role in daily operation suddenly resigns. Upon investigation, it's revealed that persistent bullying was the cause. This not only disrupts workflows but also impacts team performance and increase recruitment costs, and also lowers morale across the organization. Here, another scenario. A company faced a lawsuit for failing to address workplace harassment. The financial costs, settlements, and legal fees are significant, but the damage doesn't stop there. Such cases harm the company's reputation, making it difficult to maintain employee trust and attract new talent. Lastly, consider how favorism within teams can affect operations. When employees feel undervalued or excluded, collaboration breakdowns, deadlines are missed, productivity decreases, and the work environment becomes toxic. These examples clearly show how workplace issues like bullying, harassment, and favorism can disrupt not only individual performance but also overall operation efficiency. To avoid challenges, we need to take proactive steps to create a supportive work environment. This means clear policies, consistent enforcement, and regular training to build awareness and accountability. With that, I will now pass the stage to Najwa from the Policy Development Department, who will share practical strategies to prevent these issues. Najwa?
I'm Najwa. I'm a part of the Policy Development Department. So our mission is to craft and implement the policies that foster a harmonious and thriving workplace environment for everyone. So workplace harmony is not just a lofty idea, but it is crucial foundation for employee well-being, productivity, and overall organizational success. So today I'd like to share with you some preventive measures that human resource teams can implement to promote a respectful and supportive work culture. So these measures are not just theoretical but also can proven steps that when practiced consistently that can make a significant impact. First, let's talk about policy enforcement. So a workplace without a clear guidelines is like a ship without a compass. It dreams aimlessly, creating a confusion and potential to conflicts. By establishing well-documented policies with a zero tolerance stance on misconduct, we set a standard that everyone is expected to follow. These policies must be accessible to all the employees, and enforcement that should be consistent and impartial. Clear communication of these guidelines is critical to ensuring that everyone understands what is acceptable and what isn't. Next, training programs are essential. So regularly educating employees on ethical behavior, communication skills, and the importance of the positive work environment equips them with the knowledge and tools to act responsibly. So these programs should also highlight the processes for reporting unethical behavior, ensuring employees know exactly what to do if they encounter an issue. So when people are informed, they are empowered to make a better decision or choices. Another key measure is establishing the anonymous reporting channels. So fear of retaliation is one of the main reason employees hesitate to report issues. By providing a safe and anonymous way for employees to speak up, we encourage transparency and accountability. So these channels demonstrate the organization's commitment to addressing the concerns without prejudice and creating a sense of safety and trust. Leadership accountability is equally important. So leaders set the tone for the entire organization. By equipping them with the tools and training to identify and address toxic workplace or toxic behaviors early, we empower them to be a proactive change agents. So leadership's accountability ensures that these efforts trickle down effectively throughout the organization, fostering a culture of mutual respect and support. So finally, regular check-ins and feedback sessions play as a vital role. So this can take them to the form of surveys, focus groups, and or one-on-one discussions to gauge workplace sentiment and identify areas of concern. Continuous feedback helps us to stay connected with the workforce, addressing potential issues before they escalate and reinforcing the positive practices. So when these measures are implemented together, they can create a robust framework for a workplace where everyone feels respected, valued, and supported. It's also about building an environment where diversity of thought, collaboration, and innovation can flourish. Thank you for your attention today. So together we can make workplace harmony and reality. I will now hand it back to Jiha for the conclusion.
Thank you, Najwa, and a heartfelt thank you to all our speakers for their valuable insight today. We learned about the different types of unethical behaviors, their impacts, and how to address them effectively. Remember, a positive workplace is a shared responsibility. Let's all take this lesson to heart and commit to fostering a culture of respect and collaborations. With that, we conclude our season. Let's continue to enjoy this wonderful Family Day event. Thank you, everyone.